My name is Haytham Abukahdeir, and I am the Director of Operations at the Florida Probate Family Law Firm. We specialize in family, probate, and guardianship law, and my role is basically overseeing all of management and operations of the law firm. At the time, we were looking for a legal assistant / paralegal for our family department. So we utilized all our channels, all our recruiting channels, and we heard Stafi offered excellent service and good candidates, and that was true. And I believe I met with you too, and you said you'd have a fast turnaround time on finding people. You did. What's the word? Held up your end of the bargain. You were able to get quite a few candidates in front of us very fast, and they were excellent quality too. Very good people. But basically, we were in the market of looking for someone due to our workload. We had a lot of work coming in, and we needed more people in order to handle that. Just like a capacity thing. The issues that we were having was it was basically costing our people. What I mean by that is we were meeting our deadlines. The workload was a lot. We were meeting our deadlines. Work was still getting done. However, it came at the cost of our people, our employees. So increased stress, increased workload, and we needed someone to come in and help with that, with the capacity. Now, had we continued the way we were, or if people are being overworked and the workload is too much, that eventually is going to lead to burnout, or even worse, implosion, where people just, they can't work anymore. It's too stressful and it affects their lives, and they're more prone to making mistakes, which causes more client complaints, which causes us to lose business. Clients might fire us, if anything, and even worse, we'll lose our people. And if we lose our people, there's no production. Work isn't getting done. We're not making money. Raquel's reputation preceded her. She has a good reputation. But what really caught my eye, why I was so what's the word? Why I was so down to work with Stafi was because I had our first interview. I think Valentina was there. I think Raquel was definitely there. I was talking to her, and then Barbara might have been there as well. But there were certain things that differentiated Stafi from other staffing companies, for example, or just differentiated them in general. For example, Raquel mentioned that there's a full-time psychologist on board, and that she takes how her employees are feeling very seriously. It's not a burn and churn kind of deal, There's this one-on-one hand-holding to make sure that performance is there. People are happy at the same time. There seemed to be that balance, and the fact that someone's investing in that makes them different. We have worked with other staffing companies, not me personally. I have interviewed other staffing companies, but it's all kind of the same thing, just different structuring, whatever. But I haven't met or haven't worked with staffing companies that are so involved. And I know a lot of staffing companies kind of say, here you go, drop the person in your plate, and then they just leave them there. But with Stafi, it's a little different. I meet constantly, maybe once a month or so, with my representatives. Leo's incredible, by the way. I really like him. And they ensure that the representative is on point and is meeting performance, and that we're happy, everyone's happy, and they address the issues very fast. So that constant hand-holding I think it's good. I think it's very good. I'd rather that than the other way around and not hearing back from the person. But yeah, I think that's the difference. They're really ensuring that their person is happy, the representative is happy, and that they're doing a good job. I think the service overall is it's a culture of support, and I definitely feel like we get that support. Again, constant meetings with my representative, super fast communication. I know I can pick up the phone and call Leo, and if he doesn't pick up, he'll call me back within the next, 30 minutes to an hour. He's very responsive. Or I'll get an email. There's also that hand-holding and ensuring that my representative is performing where they need to be, and that they're meeting their requirements, whatever support they need to get. And there's also, I like that there's I can talk to Leo, for example, and he will set up trainings for my representative to make sure that they're doing that they're getting like specific training, like targeted training to improve. It's not just like, hey, like a general statement, like improve, you got to figure this out. No, it's like, okay, like what do you they basically identify the issues and help that person work through them until they get to where they need to get. And that's really important. So, yeah, I like the communication. It's really big, communication and training is excellent. Main result that we see is she's helping out with workload, helping other paralegals in their department, like taking off their plate, evening out the workload. That's the biggest thing. And that gives the other paralegal time back to relax, first off, and second off, like focus more on their work. When someone's workload is too much, they're more prone to making mistakes. There's more error. And because Trinidad has come on board, we drop the margin of error has decreased. The next thing would be she's very good with like deadlines and calendaring and ensuring that like we're actually completing our tasks on time, and also scheduling deadlines in a timely manner, saving documents. She's very proactive as well, which is nice because when you have a proactive paralegal / legal assistant, it gives time back to the attorneys because they don't have to double check work as much. They know that they can rely on this person. She also brings, she's culture-wise, she's excellent. She gets along with everyone. Everyone loves her. She's fits in very well. That's big too.